Nick the Van Man coming up with his 89 Chevy Astro van. Got a V8 in it, 305 cubic inch machine, the recession mouse motor. He's paired up with the S10. That S10 running real well. S10 with technician Troy out of White House, Tennessee.
Yeah, just go ahead and look like that.
Too many obnoxious views.
It is attempt number 2 of fire up. And we have Nick the Van Man and technician Troy. And we're not gonna talk a lot because we're gonna go make some noise because the sun's going down. So.
Dude, you should have heard his neighbors last time we fired up. He was like, hell yeah!
Like I said, there is a master switch over there that kills the entire truck.
Okay, so let me just see something.
Yeah, we'll probably have to get it set.
And then we'll turn it off and not touch it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna.
But it has some drag on it where when we shut it off, it's not gonna.
And if anything, you can have somebody hold it.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Fire it up. Let's go for it.
I'm gonna give it a couple pumps and.
You want me to read the timing light while you move, or you want me to move while you read?
I can move it. You can read it. That's fine. Don't bother me. I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna give it just a tiny bit of throttle when it.
I was gonna say, crack the throttle just a hair. You want me to bump the idle screw up a bit?
Not yet.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna give it a tiny bit of weight of foot and.
All right, actually, counterclockwise. Right there. You clear?
Yep.
All right, try that.
Try it again. Hang on. Go for it.
Tiny bit of throttle with it.
It's way out. Counterclockwise, go a little more than that. All right, right there. Let's try that and see what it does. All right, try that.
I saw that one come up through the inside.
Maybe too much?
Just go back. All right, go ahead.
Come on now. You did good for us last time. What's your problem?
All right, tiny bit of throttle with it. I have not changed the plug order or anything like that.
Try start it now.
All right, I won't touch it since you just
Yeah.
gave it a little.
Yeah, I'm just hitting the accelerator pump.
Just a little nudge.
Yeah, just a little bump. All right, crank that.
Man, it ran.
It might backfire from the carburetor, I'm not sure.
Man, that's acting like it's way out on timing.
Yeah. Try that. Hey, hold it wide open and crank it. What? That's how you get fire out of an intake.
I was just gonna cover it if it didn't. But.
Now, hang on 1 second. I'm reaching in here.
I ain't touching nothing.
All right, try start it now.
These bowls might need to be. Well, I don't know.
All right, crank it, try to start. All right, try that. Man, that thing, we might have to reclock this distributor because your vacuum pot's all the way over. All right, try that. Lock it down, and we can fine tune it later. But we're pretty close. We're about right at 14. Hey, Glenn.
How you doing? This is Troy. This is my friend Nick.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, man?
I think we've met before once.
How are you, bub?
I was just trying to keep the EGTs down. I don't want to discolor your ceramic hairs. That's why I'm not trying to run it retarded.
I understand.
Because it'll get them hot and they'll turn chalky gray.
Yeah, it won't hurt me. If
I know how much those cost.
It's done
about $1,100 set of headers.
No, they were about $800.
Oh, you did good.
Yeah, I got them before the.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
That's gonna be a pain in the butt to try to get to.
Let me see if I can.
Man, if you think you can get to it, get after it. Glad to hear it running.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I wish I had neighbors like that. They usually say things like, "I'm calling the cops."
Yeah, my neighbor's pretty cool too.
My wife cracked up. She goes, "Oh, he's working on a truck." I said, "Yeah,
Well,
fire extinguisher's real
It's
close."
coming. It's coming to
two of
me
them
in about a
there.
week, so it won't be so bad when
Oh,
it gets
yeah.
back.
Yeah. Oh, you were right on top of it. Okay.
So it's right here.
Well, I couldn't see it past the pod, and I thought I had my finger on it, and
I've just got years of finding it.
my hand was not working. Locked in?
Yeah, let's fire it up and make sure we put it where it's
Yeah, we'll let it.
My turn.
Let it idle, and then
My turn. My turn.
we'll check check float level and start actually tuning.
You ready?
Go for it.
Yeah, just go ahead and look like that.
Too many obnoxious views.
I didn't build it for practicality. I built it for fun, and
But it'll still be pretty practical.
yeah.
I guess let's go ahead and fire it back off. We'll set the float levels whilst it's running.
And then we'll start setting the idle.
Yep. And then.
Idle or mix at least.
Yep.
I have this handy dandy thing here for our adjustment.
Yep.
Nice big readable vacuum gauge. Troy, you want to kick it back off?
All right, let's do this.
I know you like the noises.
I enjoy starting it. It's quite fun.
It makes the best noises.
I take my time doing floats. Just give me just a minute.
Oh, you're good.
There, no. Do you need a big flat or bigger flat?
This.
Oh, he already went and grabbed some more tools. Okay.
Clear? Yep.
Clear. I don't know what it's doing.
I see smoke right here.
Or steam. This is warm now. Yeah.
All right. I was curious because I saw that smoke and I got worried. I just wanted to make sure because I couldn't tell if it was electrical on the other side of that or not.
Now the electrical's up here.
Okay.
This looks like it's coming off of
Possibly just residue.
Yeah.
Burning off. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, key back on.
Yep. I'll turn the key back on. Do we want to sop up any of the? Did we get any?
Not really. There's not too much in there, and it's already pretty much dried off.
Okay.
There's a little bit right here.
And if we need more, I got more.
No, there's like a teaspoon of that in there because it's.
Yeah, I gotta
it's
lower
hot
that
enough now.
front one just a touch. The back one is about where I'd want it.
All right.
Back pocket.
Where is the small screwdriver? Because if I need to, I can idle down the idle a bit.
We can idle it down now if you
Well, that's
want.
what I'm saying. We're running about 1,500 RPM.
Go ahead. Actually, while everything's snug, go ahead and.
Key.
You ready?
Yep. Here, go ahead and crank it.
Hold on, something's changed.
Yeah, something. Hey, don't.
Leave the key. Turn the key all the way to the left.
Yeah, turn it all the way off. This thing vapor locking?
I don't know. We are at 185 degrees if that kicked on.
And there's an awful lot of smoke coming out of the
Carb.
throttle plates. Is it?
Man, I don't have the float level crazy high. It shouldn't be puking.
Well, it doesn't look. I mean, is it?
Lights off, just let off the throttle.
I'm gonna give it a couple pumps.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, you want to idle it down a little more?
Yeah. Because it's right at about 1,000 RPM.
Oh, we need to knock that down to like, I'd say 850-ish.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and start it and
let me,
bring it down to about 850, and then I'm gonna put the air cleaner out. We'll make sure
see if it changes.
The air cleaners do change.
The wind,
Yeah,
a
I
little
mean,
bit. Yeah.
it changes.
You're not getting the same
Well, it
airflow.
changes the signal through the boosters. It doesn't restrict it; it just changes it.
Yeah, it's 200 or 300 RPM.
You do have a good air cleaner.
Fire it off. See.
I like how it stacks right up.
It does, man. It does better than my green truck, sadly.
Really?
Yeah.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a running 540. I want to especially thank Nick. I especially want to thank Troy, and I'll get y'all's reactions because I know y'all are having just as much fun as I am.
You first.
Can I start it? I just want to start it. That's all I care about. It's amazing.
We'll go in the cab and start it, and then
Start it up. You got power out here?
Yep.
Power on?
yep. And if you,
Fingers, toes, feet, and nose. Everything's out of the way.
yeah.
Look at this. No gas pedal, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Need I say more? Need I say more? Okay, I'll give you a little gas. Just a little. Ready? Here it goes. Just a little. Here's some more. There it is. Woo! I love it. I love it.
The big block Chevy is the greatest engine of all time, and that's a Ford guy saying that. It really is. You cannot beat a big block Chevy for versatility. You can do anything with them. 8,000 RPM, torque, whatever you want.
Y'all may not know this, but what it took to do this, and it may not look like a lot to y'all, but man, the amount of quality work that's in this truck, you gotta give it hands down, man. Chris, you did a great job. The engine, the transmission, rear end, you did the brakes. I mean, you made it safe and you made it just wicked. I can't wait to see what Nick's got in store for it with the exhaust.
If it had header mufflers on it, I'd drive to California tonight. I don't have any quarrels with what you did.
It's a beautiful build, and it's a great sound. I mean, it's everything about it's awesome. I love it.
I think its performance might surprise you. I know you're expecting a lot because of what it is, but I think it's going to be even more than you're expecting.
Oh, I'm gonna say my talent level is far gonna not meet the traction ability of this thing. So we're gonna baby step into this bad boy.
Once this thing is rolling down the road though, and traction's not an issue, this thing will be scary.
I mean, it's a solid. I mean, how many people do you know take the time to bend a capillary tube style instead of just running a regular rubber vacuum hose for your secondary, your vacuum advance, you know?
And it's his first big build, and he actually put good stuff. Like a 540 is the best because it doesn't wear bores out like a 598 or a 632. It's the perfect street engine. It's got all the torque you'd ever want, all the horsepower you ever want. You don't have to rev its guts out. I mean, it'd probably turn $6 grand, but you don't have to. You can ship this thing at 4,500 and it still run 11.
Yeah, but if it's there, I mean, the numbers are there to be used.
Yeah. No,
great. My reaction is...
It didn't fight us at all.
No, it really did. Once we got the timing set...
You know how it is when people put stuff together. You usually fight it for 5 hours to get it running. This is like 5 minutes.
Short of a few leaks, this thing has not been terrible.
It's been, I mean...
like I said, if it had header mufflers, I'd drive to California at night. I'm not scared of it.
It's a meticulous build, and it was a lot over a long period of time, but realistically, it was just a lot of stuff. It wasn't too hard stuff to do. Like, you had the ability to do it in your garage. I mean, how many people do you know now building stuff like this in their garage at their house?
And I know what some people are going to say. They're going to say Blueprint 540 Hughes transmission, that's a lot of money. But it is a lot of money, but it's money spent in the right places.
But if you think about
money well spent.
Appreciate
But if you
that.
think about it, right? If you think you're going to spend the money on the heart and the pants on it, essentially, is what I tell you. You know, the transmission. You want it to have good bones. It's like a house.
This
you
isn't
can
a
go in
vehicle
and
you're
look at
going
a
to grow
house.
into. This is an engine you're going to grow into.
Yeah, you can go into a house with good bones, you know, good structure, and that's what you need. This truck could rot completely off of this chassis, and you could still put a chair on the chassis and drive it down the road.
Here's what's really cool about this engine. What's it rated at?
708 HP, 699 foot-pounds.
Literally, this engine, the way it sits, you could get used to it if you wanted more.
You can upgrade.
You do all that, you go to a solid roller and a single plane, and now you have a 6,500 RPM, 800 horsepower.
Yeah, monster. Yeah.
Put a big, massive 1 inch of lift, solid roller in it.
Man, I am ecstatic. You did such a good job. I mean, you even, I mean, who paints the fender wells? You know what I mean? I mean, it was there. Might as well.
Nice.
You know, and the small stuff, like Nick said earlier, you know, you got some of the modern, you got your 6AL box hidden so you don't see it, you know?
Screw up.
Yeah, I mean, all of your main fuses, I know what these are because I was here. Once you move the battery out of the way, you've got all your main fuses. So easy diag if you ever need to. So it's a good thing that you were thinking well ahead.
You can drive
this is going to be a driver, man. And
That's what it's for.
I'm excited.
And you guys are going to go on those adventures because we're going to go somewhere.
Yeah, we got to do like
somewhere.
a little Top Gear road trip kind of thing one day. That's
I agree.
What we need to do. I'll get the.
You gonna take this to No Name next year?
I'm thinking even if I don't participate, I'd like to go and hang out.
You ought to go.
Yeah, you definitely Yes, you need to.
You know what? If you did decide to take it down the track, you know who I'd love to throw him up against? Tony's Hot Rod Garage's Dodge truck.
Man, I tell you what,
with that built big block in it, that would actually be a good.
It would be a good race, but I can't wait to see Blake from Bad Attitude C10.
Yeah,
he's building a wicked boosted C10. He's actually going to run refrigerant through the water to air cooler.
That's cool.
So he's doing some wicked stuff. I can't wait to see that. He's actually building that out.
I
so
just
that's
don't
gonna
know
be cool.
why. I feel like Tony's
would be a good one. It's a big block. It's essentially the same thing. He slapped a big block in a
the
long
Mopar
bed Dodge
version of
truck,
this.
and it sounds wicked. If he
and
had,
it's well put together.
it is. It is a great solid build.
Super solid.
What I would love to
Nice
see
guy.
though is I would love to see that lined up, and I would love to see Tony's with the proper set of tires to where we actually get traction.
Yeah.
Because when you're spinning 8th mile down an 8th mile track, you know you've got power.
Yeah,
so
you
I would
got
love to see
if
it
you
hook.
put drag radials on this and get it to hook at Music City Raceway, if this thing don't run like a 7 flat or a 690, there's something wrong.
This thing would need C-clip eliminators if I really get into that.
So here's my question.
That's the only weak point when we start getting into that area.
Well, here's my question then. If you get to the point where you want to at least make a pass, I can't remember what's your bolt pattern. 5 on 5.5.
5 on 5.
5 on 5. I believe my weld wheels are unibolt, and I believe they're 5 on 5. Could be wrong. Don't know. But you could put those drag radials on your.
I got some 15x8 5 on 5 steel wheels.
I've got those bracket radials. You could leave soft. I could even bump the pressure up. You could leave soft just to get a pass. Then they're going to kick you off the track.
Oh yeah.
Because you're.
This is getting kicked out.
This is getting kicked
First
out.
pass
Yeah.
with no traction.
Yeah, first
If you get
pass,
$4,000,
yeah.
it's getting kicked out.
Coming through, you're going to get one slip. All right, bud, you got to go. All right, man.
They won't give you.
No, not go. The gate's there.
The gate's there.
They won't give you the slip.
Don't
They'll
even
just
shut
tell
it
you to
off.
go.
Don't even get out. The gate's right there.
Yeah, but man, it's been a long time coming, and I love the fact that I've been part of this build.
We're not done yet. We got places to go.
The tech
I know.
guy's gonna look at you like Gary Busey looking at a ham sandwich. It will not be good.
I was privileged to be able to work on this.
No, this was fun. I like
I'm honored that you gifted me with the basically the old just drivetrain, and we're gonna go through that. That's gonna be
Thank
I think
you
our
for the
next
Holley
one.
carburetor.
Yeah.
That's gonna go on a 350.
Well, I know we're going to go on adventures. We're going to need to build stuff. We're going to need to do stuff, and I want you guys to come along, and I want to go with you guys because
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks like fun.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, this thing hauling down the road, by the time you put your touch on it with a set of boilers, it won't be so intimidating in traffic.
Oh shit!
But-
XR1s and this.
It's gonna be loud, man.
It's gonna sound like a race car.
You think
You think I wanted it quiet?
you think my
okay.
Sonoma with the neighbor hater Black Widow
It's
exhaust
gonna be
on it is
louder.
loud? This is gonna be
Well,
way
it
louder
will
than
be
that.
maybe not decibel at idle. This is gonna be a different kind of loud.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, this has got the girth behind it, not just like an LS. you know?
Base, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
is
This is
what-
8.8 liters. This is
Yeah.
a lot of engine.
The only thing we need to do now is I need to unhook that vacuum gauge, plug that up, and then we can push it back in the garage, and I'll show you the mufflers and stuff.
this
when we
push
got
business?
started. Actually, no, we'll fire it up and
I
you
was
can
gonna say,
back
we're gonna back it in, baby.
It's been an amazing evening. I can officially say the 540 has been swapped into the 1969 C10 long bed step side. It sounds amazing, it runs amazing. We haven't tried to take it through all the gears. It goes forward, it goes reverse, the brakes are working, it's not leaking any major fluids. And special thanks to Nick and Troy for coming over and helping me tune on this thing. I know you guys worked really hard. It wasn't too terrible, and we had a blast doing this. I especially want to thank the Tinkerers too for putting up with all the truck stuff I talk about with them. Wayne, Jeff, Thomas, and John. 540 big block, 69 Chevy. This thing is so good. So I hope it comes through in the video of how grateful I am for the people that helped me do this. And Y'all see this thing next time getting its exhaust done, and we'll be out driving it a lot because have you heard this thing? Anyway, in the next one, we'll see you then. Bye. Thank you for watching. And if you've made it this far, please consider subscribing because it really helps the channel out.